Snake eyes on the clock. This Texans game is over. So join me on the field, in the locker room, in the tunnels, wherever, post-game, along with my good pal John Harris, the radio sideline reporter, as we break down a little bit of what just happened with your Texans in today's game. And please, take a moment to like, subscribe, and review this podcast. There's nothing else like it. Nobody else is on the field post-game like this covering your Texans. Here we go.
John Harris, what a year. The Texans are going to the playoffs, baby.
I was doing pretty well, like holding it in, for the most part, but I don't know. Right now, I'm kind of feeling the emotion, man. I remember last year when that touchdown was scored, I didn't really know how to feel. Today, this is incredible, man. We're getting home at like 4 in the morning, and I just don't even care.
And you're happy about it. You're happy about it. Phenomenal game. The Texans are headed to the playoffs. They beat the Colts. They had this game in control. They let them back in, and then they showed some real intestinal fortitude, getting that touchdown drive at the end and getting the defensive stop there, too.
Yeah, the defense, after just taking a lot of body blows in the third quarter, really responded in the fourth. Like, really responded. I mean, it was awesome to see how they responded. It was tough. It was tough, man. Taylor was hard to bring down today, man. He was really hard, but they were able to get it done. And it was just an incredible performance all around. That drive for the touchdown, Motors touchdown, that's one of the best drives I've seen. CJ made throws. He was perfect on the drive. The running game clicked. I mean, how many times we've been out of the 3-yard line over the last how many ever years, and we struggle to get it in?
Never a doubt.
Never.
So obviously we're in the tunnel, and the players are passing by us. But, hey, they do give up the yards to Jonathan Taylor, but they are – I'm not sure. If they got a third down conversion, maybe it was one on the entire day.
No, I don't think they had one. I know at halftime they were 0 for 6. And they came up with the stops just when they needed it. And that was the biggest thing. And you know what? They tried to go to Tyler Goodson's a really good, well-designed play. I don't know that he gets the first down. Christian Harris was over there to make a play. And Christian Harris played his guts out tonight. But what a performance just all around. Special teams making big plays. I mean, at the end, to take the safety the way they did and run off all that time, it was just awesome. It was just awesome to see.
All right, we'll go in there and celebrate. You got some work to do. John Harris. The Texans back in the playoffs for the first time since 2019, a year after they lost 13 games. All right, safety Jalen Pitre, how sweet is this?
Man, it's nothing sweeter. We in the playoffs, great team win today, man, and I'm just so thankful, being on Houston Texans. Like, it's been some ups and downs, but, we persevered through, and now, we got our shot into the dance.
Yes, you got a shot, and many different guys have said, we're just getting started.
Yeah, it don't matter. No, nothing else in the past matter. It's all about the next game. It's all about the next play. So that's what we're preparing for, and, it's time to go.
You guys only allowed one third down conversion. They were 1 of 11 tonight on third down.
Yeah, our defensive line, great. Our linebackers are great. Corners are great. Our defense just does a good job at, being complimentary, and we, know how to play off each other. So, thankful that I get to play with those guys, and, they make my job real easy.
It's going to be the most fun plane ride ever?
Oh, for sure. We finna be lit. We're going to have some good food, some good apple juice with some cranberry juice, all that. We finna be lit. Some Sprite. You know what I'm saying? We going soda tonight. We not playing with it. Ain't no water or no good light. Gator light. It's soda tonight.
Jalen Pitre, congrats on the victory.
Appreciate you, man.
Cornerback Desmond King, how sweet is this?
Man, it's a time right now. It's a moment. It's a special moment for all of us out here. Like they said, this organization, I think the last time was 2019 in the playoffs. It's a lot of guys in here first time, so they don't know how special that can be right now. So we got a lot ahead of us, like we said before. Only we can control our destiny from here on out.
14-3, you guys are up, and it looks like you're in control. It's a good team. They battle back in. But you guys, as D'Amico Ryan said, you didn't waver. How important was that?
Yes, kudos to those guys, man. It's a great organization over there with great players, great coaches as well. Like Coach said, man, we just a bend but don't break team. Like you said, we was up 14-3. They came back, tied it up 14-14, and we just had to do what we had to do, and that's close the game out. We did our part, and we controlled our destiny. Now we're in the playoffs.
A big reason, or one of the many reasons for the early lead and the way you guys were kind of in control. You take punts back for 15 yards, 15 yards, 13 yards. You were getting those kind of hidden yards, quote unquote, that people talk about. How important has that been as far as the punt return game and what you were able to contribute?
Just getting good returns and good field position for our offense. I think that's what sparks our offense and get those guys going. You get an explosive return like that, that gets our offense confidence to go out there and make big plays and score big yardage, and that's what we need from each and every time. So I'm glad that I'm here to do that and contribute to this team's success, and I'm going to keep doing it.
How much fun was it being on the sidelines and seeing that very first play go 75 yards and 6?
That's Nico Collins for you, baby. That's all I can say.
Glad he's on your side, right?
Absolutely.
What's next for you guys?
That's the question mark right now. Like we said, we control our destiny, man. We got our opportunity, and like you said, what's next for us? What we're going to do now? All we can do is just move forward and keep going.
And celebrate on the plane ride home, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Desmond King, thanks so much for the time. Many congrats on the win.
No problem. Thank you.
Thanks. All right, as linebacker Blake Cashman finishes puffing on a cigar, and he's going to keep puffing on one as we do this interview. First things first, how sweet is this? Because you've been here in some lean times with this team. You guys are going to the playoffs.
It's a great feeling. All the work, we've been putting in, and just the belief that we always had and carried with us through OTAs, training camp, the season, for it to boil down to, a hard-fought, exciting game like this. I mean, it means everything to us. We're competitors, and now that we're in the dance, everything's records are 0-0. Anything can happen, and we're looking forward to this opportunity.
Haven't been in the locker room here too long tonight, but already have heard from many guys. It's not over yet. We got much more to go.
Absolutely. I mean, it's even going into this week, we understood what was on the line. We had to win to get into the playoffs, but everybody had that mindset like, hey, we still got a whole nother month of football left. That was everyone's mindset, and that's what you want in a winning team with a winning culture, is to have guys that are prepared to go the distance.
You held them to 1 of 11 on third down. They only converted 1 third down all night.
Yeah, I mean, I thought, third down was great. We were getting pressure. Our pass rush and coverage was matching, but of course there was other things we need to work on. But when you can win third down, you're usually in a good spot to win a football game.
Last thing for me, C.J. Stroud hits Nico early, 75-yard touchdown. What sort of lift does that give you guys? What sort of combo were they for you guys tonight?
Well, it just set the tone for the game, and gave us a bunch of momentum early. And I know some people don't believe in it, but, it's something that every player feels. And, we need those guys, that connection to keep rolling and play well through the playoffs.
Blake Cashman, congrats on the win.
Can we get a shirt on?
Moving on to the playoffs. All right, Mr. Deiter, you had a lot of friends and family in the building today from Wisconsin. You're playing here in Indianapolis. But first things first, how sweet is this right now?
It's awesome. I mean, this is why we play the game, for moments like this. It doesn't get any better than this. But there's still work to do. We got to get ready to go win another football game. But it's a huge opportunity. We did what we had to do to earn that opportunity. And we just got to have fun, keep having fun, and keep executing.
A lot of haymakers from both sides in this one. You guys started with the 75-yarder. They come back. But how gritty, how important was that touchdown drive to finish things out?
Huge. I mean, that's what playoff football is like. I mean, both teams are going to make plays on defense and offense, special teams. But who can just keep executing for 4 quarters? And that drive at the end there was huge. We didn't do anything special. Just kept executing. Guys made plays, and their number was called, and that's all it takes.
As an offensive line, how important were you guys, what you guys were able to accomplish early on in this one? Getting out to the fast start.
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, one play, 1 touchdown, that's I mean, you can't ask for a better start than that. But if anything, we could run the ball better. But we know that. But you can't ask for a better start than that. It just gives everyone confidence that we're in this fight, and we just keep executing and cutting it loose, and we're going to win.
How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to go get some sleep. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to go home and sleep.
Center Michael Deiter, congrats on the pick.
Thank you.
All right. He's got a big, fat, smelly cigar that he's puffing on, and it smells so good, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Brevin Jordan, tight end. How sweet is this for you?
It's the greatest feeling, man. It's It's the greatest feeling. It really is. This is why you work so hard. It's why you go to OTAs. You work hard in training camp. You work hard in the film room. It's really an unbelievable feeling. To turn around the 360 switch that we've had, from last year, man. 3 games I think we won last year, man. To be in the playoffs it's a huge thing, man. And it's why you put in all the work, man. I'm so excited. We're ready to, go play football, play playoff football. Everybody's 0-0 right now.
Yeah, you've heard from a lot of your teammates, hey, we're just getting started, lots more left. How vital is that?
Yeah, it's huge, man. It's huge. This was a huge win, bro, but we got to put it behind us now. I mean, we're going to enjoy it for the next 24 hours. And then, when the playoff schedule comes out, we're going to find out who we're playing. It's back to work on Monday.
You touched on it early, but how surreal is it to think about where you guys were a year ago? I mean, you were in this building and you guys won here, and the implications for this one were a lot different. That was a good team you'll beat today. Last year, both teams had double-digit losses.
Yeah, man. It's huge, man. It just shows, like, the camaraderie I think that we have between, this team, the players, between the players and the coaches and just everybody, man. Everybody in that building, in the Houston, Texas building, just cares about each other, man. And it's a great feeling, man. It's no words for it. You put in all the work to get to play in games like these, and we danced out, we performed, and we're going dancing. We're going dancing. Simple as that.
How much fun was it starting with the 75-yard touchdown there?
Yeah, man, that was awesome. As soon as CJ threw it, because I was in pass pro. As soon as CJ threw it, I just see Nico running down, and I went to CJ. I was like, bro, you're different. Like, you're different, bro. He has such a calm demeanor, such a swag to him, bro. Like, when you start the game like that, the confidence in the building, on the team just radiates. And, we feel like after that, it's over with. Like, they can't play with us today.
And this tight ends group, everybody contributes today. You got the stuff from Dalton Schultz, obviously. You, Sauber, and then Andrew Beck even. I know he's not a tight end technically, but he's got a tight end in him a little bit.
Yeah, we're all in the same room, man. Beck's a tight end. He's a fullback.
Eric just said he's in our group, so my apologies.
No, he's in our group, man. We all are in the same room, so he's damn near considered a tight end in our eyes. If he was probably 2 inches taller, people would be calling him tight end, but he can do it all, man. Yeah, and at the tight end position in this office, you have to be a Swiss Army knife, and we have to be asked to do everything: pass pro, run routes, run block, everything. So everybody just contributes and takes advantage of their ops.
How do you celebrate on the plane ride home?
I'm about to smoke this cigar. Hopefully I can smoke it on the plane. I don't think they probably won't let me, but I'm about to get some sleep, man. I'm about to get some good sleep, wake up, and then attack the day tomorrow.
Sweet dreams, Brevin Jordan, and congrats on the win, and congrats on headed to the playoffs.
My man, appreciate you, Drew.